Hello, dear. Welcome back from your, what do I call it? The excitement of your life. Is it back to normal now? What is going on in your life, dear?
Hi, Myron. Wow, it is actually good to just kind of be back and have a few days to relax. But I'm heading back to Cape Town, back to hospital, back to normal life tomorrow. So, yeah.
Dear, as first princess in the
Yes.
Miss South Africa 2017, I know that your journey isn't over in this competition. I think, would you mind just telling me what's actually going to happen now?
So I think previously, the princesses fell away quite quickly, but some
Sorry,
international
that word went out of the limelight. Is that correct?
something to that effect.
Okay.
But I think this year, Sun International is all about revamping the brand, and I'm quite excited because they're going to pull me in a lot. It's quite on the cards for me to represent South Africa as Miss World, because Demi is, she's absolutely perfect for Miss Universe, and it's important for her to be able to focus all her energy onto that. And I am a Miss World candidate. That's where my strong points lie. So that will be coming up at the end of this year, that I'm very excited about.
So at the end of this year, the George Herald will have to cover the Miss Universe competition with Demi Lee.
Yes.
And we'll cover the Miss World competition with Adé van Heerden. Am I correct?
Exactly. And then hopefully, I actually don't doubt it, that we're both going to make South Africa very proud on the different platforms.
That is fantastic. So the George Herald and the people of the Garden Route are going to have a double interest in these competitions again.
Exactly. And we're going to make the garden route known to the world and the universe, and not just to South Africa.
Okay. Now, you're going back to Cape Town tomorrow, just now you're leaving. I presume your life starts over because, as we all know, the Miss South Africa competition isn't a one-day event. As my friend says, it's like running the Comrades. It's all you do for the weeks leading up to it. Is that correct?
Yes, I think the past 8 months, I've taken on the task to kind of stand with one foot in each bucket, work all my hours at the hospital, pull all my overtime, but also give 100% to South Africa. But I'm excited to get back to the hospital, back to my patients, back to serving my nation in that sense. There's a time for everything in your life, and the time for Miss South Africa has now come to a halt for now, and we have to go and pursue what we left behind.
I don't think it's come to as a halt. I think it may have a brief stopover period.
Just a breather.
It's come to a breather. On Monday, when you're back, social media is very important. And have you got? I presume that you girls will have to. Sorry, you ladies. I'm getting into trouble. I'm giving away my age. You ladies will have to catch up on your social media skills. What have you got planned for that?
That's quite exciting. I think the one thing that I learned about myself over the journey is that my work ethic and the way that I tackle things inspires a lot of people. And a lot of young girls, high school, varsity, they've all approached me and said, we've been so inspired by you, and they have a lot of questions about how I do life, how I exercise, how I look after myself, how I plan my daily life, and I would like to teach. I really love the youth, and if I can contribute positively to their lives, that would be the ultimate for me. So from here on out, we're going to try and use my social media platform as an educational platform to everyone out there. For example, just a quick example is on Mondays I want to do Medical Monday. So I want to discuss something relevant with everyone, break it down simply, have people get to know their bodies and how it works, because when you have knowledge, you have power and you can take ownership over your body and make good decisions.
Would people be able to ask you questions and you will answer them?
Yeah, so I think that's very much where I want to go with it. It's exciting because people do have a lot of questions, and I've been asked a lot, and I do have the knowledge that I'd love to share. So on Mondays we'll be talking a little bit more medical things.
And on Tuesdays?
And then throughout the rest of the week, it's very much going to be directed by my followers. I want to give them the things that they ask. So we're going to talk, especially to young girls, I want to talk about self-love, body love, how to be the best version of yourself, why you have to make good choices, because you respect and love your body. So I want to be teaching young girls a lot about that.
Adia, the journey to Miss South Africa obviously changed once you became a finalist and no more in the larger semi-finalist category. Can you tell us a bit about that journey to the finals, please?
Yeah, so I think when we became 12, it got a lot more serious. But it also brought the 12 of us very close to each other. We spent all our time together, we exercise together, eat, sleep, breathe. And it's really an opportunity to get to know 11 other girls and to get to know their perspectives about things. Demi and I, we actually roomed together for quite a while, which was, it was absolutely lovely because our routines are exactly the same. I think if we had to see another boiled egg anytime soon, we'll just end up laughing. But it's a special time in your life that you will remember forever, because I don't think anywhere else you're in a situation where you are with 11 other strong, independent women. And it was a tough journey. It definitely is. There's constant competition, but we had such a positive, competitive spirit that it kind of just continually pushed all of us to better ourselves and to be the best version that we can.
Obviously, you met Demi Lee very closely. Tell us about her.
James is, she's, I'm a few years older than Demi, so to me, I have this motherly instinct about her, and I feel very protective of her, but I'm so proud of her. I really am, like I said, it's a tough journey, and she kept her head above water the entire time. She was gracious and kind throughout the whole journey, and I must commend her for that. And I don't doubt that she will do South Africa proud. She's young and she has a lot to learn, but she has so much to offer. And it's beautiful to see someone, of her age achieve something so great.
That I agree with. I've met her and she is a fantastic person.
Most definitely. And she's going to, we spoke earlier about Miss Universe, and I have no doubt in my mind that she has the capability to bring back that crown.
Okay, we'll have to build a very big place in the garden route for the 2 crowns. That I'm telling you now. And we'll have to launch an NGO to collect money so that we can build a castle where we can put our beauty queens' crowns in. Good luck for Miss World, and bring it back for us. Oh, for you also. Adia, is there any inspiration message that you can give to the young girls that have seen you and now want to follow in your footsteps? And there are lots of them, I know.
Myron, I think my message remains the same throughout my whole campaign. I continually say that we need to remember that hard work trumps talent time and time again. And I always say, you need to ask yourself, am I the hardest worker in the room? So to young girls out there, set big goals for yourself. No dream is ever too big. It's a cliche thing to say, if it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough, but that really is the truth. The bigger you set your goals, the more you will grow, and the harder you work, the easier you'll be able to reach these goals. I always tell people, they say, oh, but this is standing in my way, and I don't have this, or I'm not beautiful enough, or I'm not good enough. But if you look at all these obstacles and you take ownership of them and you step onto them, you use them as launching platforms. And maybe I can use an example. They asked our final question, and I actually stumbled over my words, and it was quite a humbling experience because it was the first time that had happened to me. Talking comes very natural. But I just realized in that moment that exact thing that happened to me there, that is something that I can use to teach other people, that we all make mistakes and no one is perfect. And if you take ownership of that tiny little mistake and you say, right, we stumbled, but that's okay because we get up and we go again and we work harder and we fight harder. And that's very much my message. I came second, but it's not a loss. It's never a loss. It's always just a different type of opportunity. It's the way you look at life, your perspective on things. So my message to young girls is just dream big and work hard. Be prepared to always be the hardest worker in the room, because that's how you climb the ladder of success.
So even if you are standing on Herald's Bay Beach as Miss what's it, Sonskijn, Klippie, what?
I think it was Siestadiki.
As Miss Siestadiki. You can one day represent South Africa at Miss World.
Exactly, that is the exact message.
So the Siestadiki that was thrown back into the ocean is now landing. Where in London? Where's Miss World in London?
They haven't confirmed yet, but somewhere out in the world.
The little Siestadiki is coming back.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you very much. I think it was very informative. It's obvious that you've got big plans, and forgetting the Miss World contest, I'm now talking about plans to better society, yes. Because the important thing is people do look up to you. How tall are you?
Not very tall, I'm not going to say.
Okay, well, I certainly do look up to you. And it's important that the knowledge, you've got a captive audience, and that you can at least use that to better the lives of all. You are based in Cape Town at 2 Mill Hospital. You come back to your home in Herald's Bay every now and again. You've got to give us a commitment that every time you come back, we meet so that we can update the people of George on what you are achieving. Good luck.
Thank you so much. I most definitely will.